So the pros and cons of living in Metro Manila, Philippines. I have lived here since October 2022, and this was definitely my choice after seeing what Cebu had to offer. To be brutally honest, upon that initial examination of Cebu, I would have moved back to the United States if Cebu was the only thing that the Philippines had to offer, if that was the best city. Right off the top, Manila is the most developed area in the Philippines, hands down. Nothing even comes close as far as infrastructure, amenities, you name it, Manila has it. It's a world-class city. Everything is just better and bigger and more developed in Manila than any other city in this beautiful country. So there are some drawbacks though, but let me start off with the good things. You have 5-star dining in Manila. People like to complain about the food in the Philippines. There's no way you could complain about the food in Manila. It's just, you've probably never been here, or you're just, you're delusional or something, because this place has some amazing restaurants. If you just even just pan around here, we have some great restaurants just right here at this Uptown Mall in BGC. On top of that, there's no brownouts if you're in a big legitimate building, especially in like a BGC or Makati. They have a backup generator and there just isn't any brownouts to speak of. I've never experienced a brownout living in both Makati and BGC for, almost a year and a half. So it just doesn't exist. The internet will always work. I don't care if you're on the 70th floor or whatever, the internet's always gonna work. So if you're a digital nomad, Manila really takes the crown. BGC, Makati are obviously going to be the foreigner heavy areas that are going to be a little bit more expensive, but as a general rule, the internet and the electricity just stay on. The food is 5-star. You have the best hospital in the Philippines, which is St. Luke's. There is a lot of dating options in Manila. When I was in Boracay, and I really fell in love with Boracay, I'm really more of a beach guy, but they just simply didn't have a proper grocery store. It's such a tourist area, and I knew that I would never meet the girl for me in Boracay. As painful as that was for me to understand that, after falling in love with those white sand beaches, the Willie's Rock, the, Station 1, and all that, I knew that there was no way that out of the 8,000 people that lived there, and out of 500 of those maybe being single girls, that I was gonna meet the girl that checked all my boxes in Boracay. And I immediately came back to Manila, to Makati at the time, and I got serious, and boom, wouldn't you know it, within a month or two, I met the girl. So Manila, you're gonna have a better chance at landing a sophisticated, elite Filipina from every metric. This is where all the province girls come to work, or you can meet a girl that's born and raised in Manila. It's just a fact. Cebu can work for this as well. There's many call centers and jobs in Cebu, so that's another place. But yeah, sometimes it's hard to land that girl if you're looking for like a financially independent beauty and stuff. You can find a beauty. I mean, nobody's more beautiful than the province girls, but as far as financial independence or their family not needing anything or anything like that, probably not going to happen in any province realistically. So that was another thing that I had to factor in. The dating is just unparalleled in Manila. And then if you think about just the building, so like Cebu has high rises, everywhere has high rises, all the cities for the most part, the legitimate cities. But when I went to Cebu, for instance, and I stayed at Horizons 101, the tallest building in Cebu. So I was living at the Gramercy, right next door to Trump Towers, a 70-story building, 71-story building. It's a pretty fucking elite building. It's the nicest swimming pool probably in the Philippines. It's a pretty grand situation over there at the Gramercy. If only it could be transplanted to BGC. So I rented an Airbnb at Horizons 101 thinking it was going to be something special like Gramercy. Oh, no. It was 100 levels below, just from like the infinity pools in Manila, the sauna, the gym, everything just shattered what these other cities can offer. So if you're looking for like Western infrastructure and amenities, Manila is just second to none. There's no place that even comes remotely close. Cebu is like the little sister of Manila, and many expats choose Cebu. You will certainly be a bit more handsome in Cebu, and Cebuana women are a bit more comfortable. A lot of guys struggle a bit in Manila with the dating, I've heard, and they will go to Cebu and find their wife or girlfriend. And Cebu is certainly, you know, they have good dining, they have the Ayala malls, they have IT Park, Business Park. It's certainly a great second choice and many people's first choice. But for me, Manila just sits at the top as a world-class city. If you notice when you go into hotels in Beverly Hills or, you know, China, it'll say, you know, Los Angeles, Tokyo, Manila, Bangkok. It doesn't say Cebu on the clock. So at the end of the day, Manila just takes the crown in all those aspects, and just from dating to infrastructure to all these mirrored skyscrapers you see, to just this amazing thing that is Uptown BGC, Makati, you know, Ortigas, Eastwood. There's many great areas, but let me focus on the downsides now. There are cons to living in Manila. The number one con that I'm gonna put at the top of living in Manila is going to be the air quality. The air quality in Manila is not good. That would be an understatement to say it's not good. Now, BGC is a bit better than a Makati or many of those places because of the fact that Jeeps are not allowed in BGC. So the jeepneys are not blowing smoke in your face necessarily like they were on Makati Ave when I lived in Poblacion. But nonetheless, the air quality in Manila is not good. I'm just gonna leave it there. I like to only speak positively about the Philippines, but I must be honest with you guys. If you're planning to move to Manila and you're a big air quality stickler, Manila's air quality is not that great. That is part of the reason why I got my second residence at Boracay. And when I get a bit annoyed with the air quality, I fly to my little place on the beach in Boracay. But air quality is going to be number one. Number two is going to be the poverty that you will see when you exit the foreigner heavy areas like the BGCs and the Makatis, etc., etc. When you go to a Tondo or some other areas of Manila, it will be downright depressing. There is a lot of people struggling. There is no public assistance that I'm aware of in Manila, and it looks like the polar opposite of this BGC Makati dream that we live in. It is really down bad, from the structures to the people begging to just the overall, you know, it just looks really, really, really bad. And it looks, you know, like a really, really bad area that needs help. You know what I mean? That's just the only way I can put it for a Westerner. You know, BGC's all peaches and cream. Areas of Makati are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But when you go to a Tondo, you're gonna realize, when you go to other areas of Metro Manila over by the airport and you're driving through there and stuff, you can just tell that Manila is really in need of assistance and government assistance, and some of these structures and some of these people are really, really struggling and need help. So that's gonna be really the downsides to Manila, is, you know, when you get out of the foreigner heavy, beautiful built up mirrored skyscraper places, you're gonna realize that this place is in need of some serious help, and the air quality. That's pretty much all I got. I mean, I love Manila. This is my home. I probably couldn't be comfortable anywhere else besides Boracay for shorter periods of time, and, you know, places like Siargao and Bohol and other places I've explored. But Manila is really the place to kind of keep you in your American amenities, so to speak. It's just, there's nothing that really you miss out on when you're in Manila. Look at this beautiful fire fountain show. So that's all I got. You know, definitely consider checking out BGC and Makati if you're coming to the Philippines. Also, you can check out places like Quezon City, Pasay, Pasig, if you want a little bit of a cheaper price, but you still want to be in Manila. Mandaluyong, there's a million different places, but at the end of the day, BGC takes the crown. Makati is right there with it, and that's my pros and cons of Manila in 2024. I'll leave you with this beautiful fountain show. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and sana all.